we're laughing, stuff like that, and all you hear is gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. Benji, get out of here. What's up, family? Benji? Okay, enough of this. What's up, family, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, what's up, gang? Welcome back. So if you're not new here, you're probably like, where are you? This is not my normal setup, but my son is asleep, and usually I'll film in my room, but I feel like if I'm too loud in my room, he's gonna hear because he's in his room, which is directly next door. So I just decided to just do it in my living room for now. But yeah, I don't know, let me know how y'all like, if this is better, or do you like me in my normal, my shoe rack in the back with the picture, or like a whole white wall, or this is fine, and this is cool, then just let me know. This is where I'm going to be filming for today's video. Let's just hope I don't give you guys a nip slip, because this thing does keep coming down. God, please don't do that to me. As you guys read by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys a story time. Like, my story times are one of, I feel like you guys cannot see me with these freaking lashes. By the way, these are my lashes in the style Rose. $10. Shop link will be in the description box. My story times are like my #1 viewed videos on my channel. I don't know why. I don't know why my crazy life. Why is my painting down? Look at this. I have 3. This other one is like gone. You guys are super entertained with my crazy stories, so I'm like, why not just give you guys another one? So if you are new here and you've never heard any of my story times, go check them out. I'll probably list the playlist somewhere on the screen on either one of these corners, because you guys just gotta catch up, get caught up with my stories. Why is that sign on my camera? What is going on today? So as you guys read by the title, I'm going to be giving you guys another story time. This one is crazy, and it's actually pretty funny, but it's not funny. Well, it wasn't funny when it was happening, but it's funny now that I'm looking back on it. I actually forgot that this happened, and so I was scrolling on my YouTube feed, and I noticed that somebody else had a similar story. So I'm like, thanks for giving me an idea. I'm going to tell my story to this. If you guys already read that title, you guys already know what happened and what I'm about to tell y'all. So just sit back, grab your tea, grab your snacks, and just listen to the story time. Before we get started, give this video a big thumbs up. Also comment down below, and also click the subscribe button so you can join the fam, so you won't miss any time I upload a new video, and so you can just be with the lit crew, because we lit over here. Don't forget to turn that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And let's just get right into the video, and I'm just gonna stop. So this was a couple years ago. I don't know, how old was I? So I had some cousins. Me and my mom used to go over at their house and like chill with them every single day. Like literally, like we were all attached to the hip every single day. And then something happened, you know, family drama. I kind of stopped seeing them for a bit. Like, I don't really know. I was too young to really like get into it, but I never really understood. My mom just kind of stopped going over there. I just don't really know like the tea, whatever. I just know we kind of fell back a little bit. We're still cool now, like it's nothing crazy, but like we kind of fell back a little bit at that time. Then also, excuse my voice if I sound a little congested, because I am, per usual. I have bad allergies, so yeah, disregard that. But so yeah, so my cousins were chilling, blah blah blah. It's been like months and months since I've seen them, because like I said, we haven't really seen them like how we used to. I asked my mom, like, can I go to like our cousin's house? Like, I want to spend a night for a weekend. Like, I haven't seen them in a while, like blah blah blah. So she was like, go ahead, like go, like it's fine and stuff like that. Like, you haven't seen them in a while. So I packed my bags, I'm hyped, I go to my cousin's house. So we're chilling. I don't know why I feel like it was so early that I was dropped off. I have no clue, but it had to be like fairly early, like around like 11, 12 o'clock. I don't know why I got dropped off so early, but so we're chilling, we're talking, we're like on the porch having a good old conversation. It's warm outside, it's hot, like it's a nice day. So one of my older cousins is like, yo, like it feels so good outside, like we should get some food for the grill, we should like cook out and just like have like a family cookout, whatever. Like the weather is good, like it's good vibes. It was just like that perfect time to have a cookout. So yeah, so she's like, let's have a cookout, like why not, like let's just get like the food and stuff. So I don't remember if we went to buy like all the stuff for the cookout or we didn't. I don't really know, but all I know is we were having just a nice time. Like music was bumping, we was talking, laughing, just on the porch, just having like a nice family time, basically like preparing for the cookout that we were gonna have. And we're laughing, stuff like that, and all you hear is gunshots, boom 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 boom. And we're like, what? At first, like we hesitate, like we don't run in like right away. We kind of just hesitate, like what the heck, like what was that? Then we hear it again, boom 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 boom. And so we're like on the block, and then there's an intersection. So this is the block we were on, and this is like another block here. At the corner of the block we were on, like right here at the corner, you can see where the bullets were going. Like they were literally at the corner of our block. So like we're like right here, you can see the bullets hitting the wall, like that last house on the corner basically. So we're like, yeah, like no, let's like run in the house. So we're about to run in the house, and then we see like this guy. We see the guy and he's running. I don't know him personally, but my cousins knew him, and they're like, yo, blah 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 blah, like let's just say his name is Joe. So I'm in shock because it's like, what just happened? Like we hear gunshot, we hear screaming, and then we just see him running towards us. So it's like, what? So they're like, Joe, like what's good, like what's up, blah blah blah. And he was like, yo, like I forgot what he said, but he basically was telling the story of like, I think they got into a fight. It was like a physical fist fight that somebody pulled out a gun and stuff like that. Like they just started shooting. I don't really know what the actual story was, but basically it was a fight that broke out, then led to like shooting. So we're like what's going on? Like he's telling us, they're all intrigued about what's going on. Like his knuckles were bleeding and like he was out of breath. Like they're focused on like the guy, I guess, and like trying to see what's going on because that was their friend. I'm just still in shock. Like why are we still outside on this porch? Why are we asking all these questions? Like what is going on? So like 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, the cops, all we see is like the cops coming. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's time to get in the house. So we're like, let's just go inside the house. So we're in the house. The guy, Joe, ran in the house with us. Like he was in the house with us. So we're just sitting there, and I'm just like I'm blacked out at this point. It's like I'm still like, what is going on? Like why is he in here? What is going on? Like I'm so confused. But I guess he was like, I don't know, I don't want to say hiding out, but like I don't know. Fast forward, we're just like in the house, just like waiting and waiting and waiting. And there was like another couple, I don't know, did we run in? Okay, so we ran inside of my cousin's neighbor's house. Like we didn't even run into her home, which another thing that's kind of weird. I don't really know why, but we basically ran into like their neighbor's house, and it was like, I don't even know how many of us was there, but basically it was like the neighbor, it was the guy and like his girlfriend. I think she was pregnant and everything, and they're like, what's going on? Like what's up? Like what's going on and stuff like that. So they're like they just basically told the story like, we're just outside having a good old day, trying to do a cookout. They start shooting, and then Joe just came up to us, like we trying to like see what's going on. I still don't know if Joe was a part of it or if he witnessed it or if he was like, I don't really know the whole story with the actual like event, but I just know what led up to this and what I'm about to tell y'all. So we're sitting there in the house for like a good 5 to 10 minutes just talking and just like trying to figure out how this good day just turned to this. Basically all we hear on the door, boom 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 boom, it's the cops. Like literally the cops. My son is just looking at me like, Mom, what are you talking about? Cops, boom 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 boom, it's the police. Open the door basically. So we're like, what the heck? So the guy, Joe, he's upstairs. I think he's trying to change his clothes, or I don't really know like what his whole thing was, but he's just upstairs hiding, I guess, and we're just downstairs just like oh shit. So the cops come in, he's asking us like, where the guy that just ran in here at? And you know, we're like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. They're like, where's the guy that just ran in here? I seen him run in here with y'all. I don't know if the cops seen, if it was a neighbor that seen, I don't know what the case may be, but the cops claimed that they were the ones that seen us run, but we didn't see any cops. So it was like, I don't really know. I'm assuming like a neighbor seen us run. They're like, I seen y'all run in here, and then I seen him follow y'all inside this house, so I know he's in here. So we're just like, what are you talking about? The cop goes upstairs, he's searching like all around the house, blah blah blah. Joe changed his clothes and he's just sitting there normal like with us, and the cops is like, where's the guy who was in here? So we're like, I don't know, basically like, I don't know what you're talking about. And Joe, his knuckles were like bloody, like super red. So the cop's like, what happened to your hand? And he was like, oh, I fell a couple days ago. And the cop was like, if you fell a couple days ago, why is it, that looks like a fresh wound, like that don't even make no sense. So right then and there, like he should have just came out with a different lie. Like I don't know why he said that, like clearly that was just retarded. But he basically was like, yeah, like I got into a fight or something. I don't know what he said, but he basically said that the wounds happened a couple days ago, but it was clear that that just happened basically. So fast forward, the cop didn't believe him, so he like just took him, like grabbed him and was like, you're coming with me basically. So the cop's like, you're coming with me. So he's like, no, like I was here the whole time, like I don't know what you're talking about. And the cop just left him alone, whatever. He went upstairs, they start searching everything. I'm not even gonna get too deep in that because that's like a whole nother situation of what the cops found. But fast forward, it was 2 cops. They was like, we're not letting anybody leave until y'all tell me who this person was. The cops couldn't take Joe because it's like they had no proof that that was him. Although his hands, so my hands is bleeding and you're just gonna arrest me, like that would have just been bad. So the cops like, nobody's leaving until y'all tell me where the guy is that ran in here, like which one is the guy basically. So we're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just still like in shock. Like I cannot believe this has happened. Like I can't believe this is happening. Like I just got here. This is like my first time seeing my family in months, like probably years. And this is like, this is what I get myself into basically. So the cops are just still like, nobody's leaving. So we were in there for like, oh my God, I don't even know how long. Maybe, well, I was in there the longest. Like I was the last one to leave, which is like, what? Like I should have been the first one to go. Like I truly don't know any of these people. Like I don't know what's going on. Like, so after like 30-40 minutes, he let one person go, like at a time. He let my cousins go one and one. Then another like 10 minutes pass, let another person go. 20 minutes pass, let another person go. Now it's just me and Joe, like left, just sitting there like on the couch, and I'm just like this. And Joe is like breathing heavy because he's probably like, dang, like this girl don't know me. She about to point me right out or something like that. Or like, I don't know, like he just seems super nervous, and I'm just nervous, but I'm more so pissed more than nervous because it's like, why am I the only one here? Like why do y'all think I'm the one that knows anything? Like I like what? Like it made no sense to me. So I'm still in there. It's been like, I don't even know how long. Like it felt like hours and hours and hours that I was just sitting in the house next to him, and I'm just in my head like, what did this man do and why am I this close to him? Like why are we just the only ones left? Like, and remember, like I told y'all, we ran into like the neighbor's house. So it was the boyfriend and the girlfriend. They also had to leave, and they also got arrested for I don't know what, like why, but they got themselves into something all because we basically ran into their house, which is kind of like, dang, basically. But yeah, so time just kept going on and on and on. Then my uncle pulls up and he's banging on the door like, let my niece out. What are y'all doing? Like she don't have nothing to do with this. Like let her the F out and like all this stuff. So he's snapping like, get her out this house. And I'm like, get me out this house. Yeah, so I'm like, get me out this house. Like I do not want to be here. Like fast forward, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? Like why did I get myself into this? Like I'm still like in shock. Like the first day that I come visit in years, months or years, I don't even, it was a long time, my first time coming back, and this happened. So fast forward, me and Joe just staring at each other, and I'm just like in my head like, are you going to say something, or are you just going to just like chalk it? Because at this point it's just me and you. They know, or at least I would hope they know, I don't have shit to do with anything, so it just leaves you. So it's like, you might as well just give it up, like at this point. So fast forward, my uncle's still banging, boom boom boom, like get my niece out, get my niece out. So the cops like, if you don't chill out, we're gonna arrest you. And he's like, I don't give a like, get my niece out the house. Like my uncle's pissed because it's like, why? Everybody else been released, all my other cousins, the neighbors, like everybody's been released but me and then the guy. So it's like, what is going on? Like I'm confused, like what are you holding them for? So the cop asked me like, do you know him? I'm like, I don't know him. Like they're like, have you ever seen him before? I'm like, no. And they was like, so why y'all in the same house? And I was like, I don't know. Like again, I'm just visiting, I don't know anybody, I'm just here basically. And then he's like, did you see him running here? And I'm like, I don't know. Like did he run in here? Like I'm basically just saying like, I don't know and everything. So fast forward, another cops come comes, because I guess they like switch shifts or something, I don't know. And then the cop asked him about his hands again. So the one cop was like, what's going on with your hands? The cop who was there before was like, oh, he hurt his hand or something. And then the cop said the same thing, like, how is his hand still bleeding heavily if he just hurt his hand? So they're like, yeah, no, you're coming with us, we gotta ask you a couple questions. So they finally took him, and then after they took him, they finally let me go. Like, finally let me go. And it's just like, why did y'all keep me? Like, that still to this day does not make any sense to me. Like, why did you keep me? That basically completes the end of that story. Like, I was stuck in the house. Like, the house got raided, they ransacked everything. Like, the house was a mess. Like, they literally destroyed the entire house looking for God knows what. I was stuck 2-3 feet away from somebody who did God knows what. I don't really know the aftermath of that. I don't know if he went to jail and came out the same day. I don't know if he served years. I don't really know what the case may have been, but all I know is I was stuck in a house that got raided for hours. That was the true definition of at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, literally, that was me. But that completes the end of today's video. Again, if you're new here, click the subscribe button and thumbs up this video. Also comment down below, just tell me what you thought about this crazy story, and if you had similar stories to this one, let me know in the comments. Let's have a little chit chat like we do best. And lastly, don't forget to turn that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And I will see all of you guys in my next video.